Hi everyone, this is Sinan from Car Inspected, and we're in the greater Montreal region. We're actually in Laval. We're taking a look at this 2007 Flying Spur. Starting with a walk around, you can see some dings. This one is a little loose for some reason, not sure why. We started the engine. Sorry, the mileage is 71,034. You can see the engine started a few minutes ago. What was it? Checking things as I go. A little cigarette smell on the interior. Yeah. Back here. But as you can see, I mean, the paintwork is really nice. Original rear window. It has an audio system. Seems like some units were added, maybe a trickle charger or something. Yeah, it is a charger. It's an auxiliary battery, I believe. Oh, undercarriage. Nice and clean. The tires are from 2006, so most likely these are the original tires that came on the car. Unleaded 91, the original here. So I think these tires are the ones that came on the car, or they probably were replaced once. These are Pirellis. This one is a 2008. 275 4019. Let's get a reading on the date. That one is 13, but this one is a Michelin. And then we have a Pirelli here, dated 2006. Front brakes, about 50% remaining. Rear brakes, they're again about 40% remaining. And you can see here it's a 2006 and it's a Pirelli. I can't leave the car on for too long because we are indoor. I have some warnings here about height and traction control and tire pressure monitoring system. But the car comes with one key. There it is. Here's the V12. Beautiful sight, very packed engine bay. I've taken a lot of pictures already. So I've checked the power steering, I've checked the brake fluid, I've also checked the serpentine belt and checked the freezing temperature on the coolant. I did a paint thickness verification. Here's the VIN verification as well. Many spots where the VIN exists. So it is here, then it's here, then it's here, then it's here. So there's a lot of spots. I have yet to scan the vehicle, so I'm waiting to do that shortly. Little bit of a fade on the surround for the window. Not sure why. Other than that, it's a really thick floor mats. You got that little table. the center console in the back. There's much space here. So you can see a cigarette burn mark here. Adjustments with the cooling and heating for both the driver side and the passenger side rear seats. The adjustments here, but they can only function with the engine on. I already got a notification that the battery is low. Well, you can't really tell that this was a smoker's car until you turn on the air conditioning. It's very strange. Okay. So I just want to show you something on the paint thickness just quickly before we move on to the next steps. So 220 here, it's a ferrous panel, 138, 66, but this is an aluminum panel. There's a misalignment here. I think something happened here probably. And you can see I'm not sure if this was removed. I don't think so. I can't see any scratches or any damage here, to be honest. The roof. I'll do a computer scan. I'll take pictures of the computer codes as I find them. And you can see the rear shade. These cars were painted and repainted by hand, i.e. they were painted in a shop, but then the paint was perfected later visually. So there might have been a retouch of some of the panels, which is not surprising and not abnormal. This is the rain sensor. So the adjustment for the driver steering wheel, the shifters. So my understanding is that this car comes with only one key. Let's go into the passenger side. Understandably so. The seat is just slightly ever more worn out, just ever so slightly more. But other than that, it's the same fading on the window from the inside. So front passenger side, a little discoloration here. That chair. The wheel lock seems to be here. 6 CD changer and the user manual. Almost looks like a BMW wheel lock there. Just trying to find it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. That's the vents. Here you have the air conditioning. You have the height adjustment, and it seems like something was added afterwards. Not sure what this is. I'll ask. The side mirrors. I'm gonna check a few things. Before we request a test drive, I hope they let us go on a test drive. It's a pretty cold day today. There's the latch and the two locks on either side. As you can see, a little bit of wear here. Now, we'll do a few things. So this one is a little bit worn out, you can see it. System fault, workshop. Is the engine starting right away? Let's go to map. Please insert the navigation DVD or CD. There's the time being adjusted or adjusting itself. The side mirrors. Oh, this one doesn't seem to be working. And this one is a little bit loose, more loose than it should be, so not sure what happened. But it clips on, but we'll see. Parking brake works. Auto on both sides. Air conditioning. That's the screen. The audio system. Again, I'm not sure what this is, but I hope it's not the amp. That's gonna be loud. Phone not available. Tire pressure warning cannot be shown temporarily. Not sure why. So there are a few things that there's the FM. Well, actually, it's not doing anything. Not sure what's going on or why. Tire pressure monitoring system, learning. So it seems like the car was off for a while. Level fault, workshop. Yeah, that might be an indication that that the level. Please refuel. So I'm getting all kinds of warnings. Lights, both sides. Here I have. Yeah, so volume, I'm having trouble. Not sure why. It seems like there is a phone, but it's not working. You see, the volume is changing, so the buttons are working, but for some reason it's not coming on. Wipers. The headlights. Let's go check them out. Air conditioned seats. That's definitely something to test. It's just well, the car is warm. It's already warm. Okay. We're on auto. Let's leave it and see what's going on. can see the lights are working. The rear shade is as well. Here, that's the child lock or the child seat mount. All systems seem to be functional. There is access to the rear through here, and you can see some of the amp is already exposed. And I don't see any. It seems to be functioning. Yep, it's going up and down. Yep. So there are things that are working, but okay. Floor mat on the passenger side, which to my understanding this is the main rear seat. Show you what's in here. An auxiliary input there, and you have a carpet or the floor mat on the passenger side, but it's missing on the driver's side, which is a little bit weird. I'll turn off the lights now. So the floor mat is missing. Alright, I'm going to take more pictures. I wanted to show you the overall condition first. The tires are, even though they're old, they're worn out evenly. A little bit of an excessive wear on the inside here. So that's the all-wheel drive and the air suspension here, and you can see it on the passenger side as well. You can see the tread is different on the passenger side. Not sure what this is. Not sure if it's rust or, yeah, well, bubbling, just a very, very small spot here. So yeah, the car is not perfect, but has park distance sensors. Let's turn it off. Actually, let's scan since we're here. These are the parking distance sensors. There's a little bit of wear here. I don't know if you can notice it, if you can see it. Not sure why. I guess it's just the side bolsters that are sticking out a bit. Let's plug her in and see what's going on. First, see if any codes were recently deleted. Well, the battery was almost not connected, or it was off. So that might be, it might show me that a lot of monitors are still incomplete. So it needs to finish testing. I think the batteries might need replacement as suggested by the car. I don't want to turn off the car and have the ignition on because the lights will be on, which might kill the battery a little too early. Yeah, I see monitors incomplete. There's 5. So yeah, it shows that the battery was either disconnected or. So let's go to scan. European. Let's go to Bentley. And we'll let it do its thing. We'll just wait till it's finished with its scan. And let me just make a selection. Still establishing vehicle communication. It's a little bit slow because it's a 2007, so the communicator is not as fast as in normal cases or with newer vehicles. Not sure if the we'll check. Alright, so let's check the hot systems. Engine, transmission, brakes, keyless, air conditioning, and then we'll go into, where are we here? I need the airbag. Let's find the airbag. There you go, and go. So now it's doing the test. We'll just leave it for a bit. This is a dedicated scanner, so you can see where it showed 0 faults in the OBD or onboard diagnostics generic. This one shows 10 faults. We'll read them and see. Most likely voltage related, but we'll find out. We'll find out when we get there. Honestly, this I can see, but other than that, it's here too. I hope they'll let us take it for a test drive. Let's check the windows. Yeah, it's not going up for some reason. Let's check this one. Might be something I'm missing or that I'm not doing right. Okay. Now it's scanning. So the transmission is pass. The keyless entry or the KSC. Air conditioning has faults. Brakes has faults. And so let's go into engine. Turn off the flash so you can probably read it better. Someone chewed this. Not sure why. Control valve, throttle control valve, pedal position. Feel free to pause and take the codes. These codes are important. That's what you need to look into. Yeah, now we're at the bottom of the list. So I'll go into transmission, no faults. So let's go into brakes. See what's going on. Pedals are indicative of mileage, the wear on the steering wheel, but you know, it's been. I think the car needs a little bit of a TLC. Just steering angle, supply voltage, engine control module. That's just a fault of communication. Let's see the keyless entry, what it's giving me. These are really picky systems and rather expensive to repair, so vehicle voltage, lower limit not reached. Switch for transmission position. And then we're back onto the top here. Alright. Let's check the air conditioning. See what's going on. Idle is smooth. It's nice at around 500. Right defrost upper body flap, and then information display. Let's go into engine 2. That's the second control module, and we have the airbag. So let's go into the engine. Turbocharger boost control position. And then we go into the airbag. If a specialist sees these codes, a Bentley specialist, they would be able to assist further. But at least it gives a really good idea of the condition and what's going on. That's brake control module, no signal or no communication. There you have it. Okay, we'll finish up with the walk around. I'll pan out a little bit. There you go. Beautiful side view, front view. It's a Bentley. All right. Top as well. There you have it, guys. This has been Sinan from Car Inspected, and that was a pre-purchase inspection on this 2007 Flying Spur. We're gonna try to take the car out for a test drive before we leave. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.